So the first is one I've already talked about, Debbie, which is I would say start with your value base. If you can't say to people, we're going to try and do this in the right way, the good way, the ethical way, the fair way, then you're already starting in a deficit. But I think beyond that, engagement is absolutely critical. I think if you're planning your technological change secretly behind closed doors and you spring it on people, then you shouldn't be surprised if you get a bad response. And actually, if you can reassure people about your values and your intentions, often it's frontline workers, it's workers themselves who have the best ideas about how to bring in technology and how to use technology, and can potentially be really excited by the way in which using technology can make their jobs more interesting. And then the third element, I think, would be transparency. And I think this is a really big issue. When we get into technologies like AI, for example, they open up quite big questions. Again, we've done work at the RSA around public attitudes to automated decision systems. So that's when the computer makes a decision. And there are various versions of that in criminal justice, in healthcare, insurance, and it's already a part of the kind of commercial world. Now, I've been doing work with the public around their attitudes to technology for a long time, and I've never seen the public as concerned as they are when you explain automated decision systems. They want humans in the loop. They don't want to feel that decisions that are important to them are being made merely by an algorithm. And they don't want a black box algorithm. They don't want to be told, well, this is a decision, but we can't explain it to you because it's hidden away in the algorithm. They want to know why, and they want to know that their data is going to be used effectively. Now, this is opening up questions about what companies need to tell people. And I think very relevant here is the reputational damage that is starting to pile up onto Facebook and to Google and other tech companies, actually. And a lot of that is around the fact that people feel they weren't honest about their business model. You know, it wasn't really until Cambridge Analytica and all that blew up that people not in the know understood that Facebook is the biggest advertising agency in the world has ever seen, for example. You know, you look at Uber and you don't know how they're going to make money, so presumably, ultimately, they must be hoping to create monopolies so they can put up their prices. So I think that the scale of technological change requires leaders of organisations to be quite transparent about the issues and challenges they face, because many of these issues are quite big and ethical. And that means, amongst other things, they're going to have to be pretty open about their kind of core business model, how it is they make money, how their organisation ticks. So that's a more radical form of transparency. Now, that's not the case if technological change is minor. But if technology is really going to change the way that you work, part of the conversation you're having as a corporate leader is, okay, well, that's great, but where's our business proposition in this? And it's very challenging because corporations don't often like to talk about that. But if you're going to engage workers, consumers, citizens in an authentic conversation, then part of that is being clear with them about the business model that underlies what you do.